Hello people, welcome to a new video. It's been a while since I've done this, but with Sword and Shield just around the corner, at the time of recording it's about 2.5 weeks, I've been thinking about what people from my town could theoretically be put into the game. Because everyone has like famous people from where they live, but there are actually 3 that would fit perfectly in to Sword and Shield. One of them with the new style of gyms, and two that could have been put in previous gens, but since it's Galar, since it's UK, fit even better. So my first pick is I think he's still ex-England goalkeeper, Joe Hart, who's from my town, was in the same school as me. I can't remember if he started just after I left or when I was in the last year, I'm not too sure. But yeah, he started his career in this time before going through different clubs and up to England. Now, as we've seen the first trailer, we have these big stadiums, these big football-style stadiums, not soccer, football. You see that counted with a football kit. So it's quite possible that, you know, people who play for England could appear. And, you know, since Joe Hart is from my town, I'd love to see him placed in there. The question is, what Pokemon would he use, though? I'm going to ask this for all 3, and I want you to put in the comments what you think each person would have as their party. And if your comment is before Sword and Shield is released, we'll see if they actually make it into the game. So that's my first one. Okay, the second one, we're going back in time a little bit. Just a little bit. This is another local. He was the first UK TV gunner, or just TV gunner in general. Worked on the Blue Peter Garden and was quite instrumental around my hometown. He's got his own garden centre here. We're going with Percy Thrower. I actually worked at his garden centre for 2 years, and in the game there are gardeners. We've seen them in the past, and one main one from the X and Y series was Ramos, the gym leader. So Percy could easily be put into this game. He would have been my number 1 pick, you know, working at the centre, working with his widow and his daughters. And it would have been number 1 for me. But there's one bigger one. One much bigger name. This one, I don't know if Pokemon would be the same without him. And we're going further back in time here. Much further back in time. He sailed on the Beagle. He sailed to the Galapagos Islands. He is Charles Darwin. You see below me is Charles. Over there, that was his school. There's another library. That is a statue of him out front, and up in there somewhere is his old desk, graffitied with his name on. He graffitied his name on it. His house is still here. And there's an image. I shared this image on Amino 2 or 3 years ago now. It's an image I love. It's Charles actually imagined in the Pokemon universe there. So I don't think he wouldn't be a professor, I don't think. I think he would be a researcher. And we've had researchers and professors in here. We've had them for 3 years in the games. And I think, out of all these, if there isn't some sort of reference to Charles Darwin in this game, then I think we should all complain. But these are my 3 locals that I feel should be in Sword and Shield. Are there any locals of your area that you think should be in? And tell me, what teams do you think they would use? What Pokemon do you think would be their lineup? I mean, Darwin, you'd have to think Galapagos. There's a few good ones there. I've got a few in my head. There's a few. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. But that's it for the video. Nice short video. So I'll leave you with this. Thank you and bye guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.